All right, by the way, next week we're going to be at Simon's Beach Bakery in West Hampton. Is everyone pumped for West Hampton? All right, I want to end the show with a segment with Christine. Now, folks, I read a story in the New York Post this week which blew me away, and I want to get Christine's feedback. This woman in Staten Island could not pay for her 3-month-old puppy's veterinary bill. So what did she do? She takes her little puppy, a little Maltese, in a plastic bag and threw the puppy in a plastic bag while driving in a car in a railroad track. The puppy suffered a fractured skull and a broken leg. Now, on October 27th, this woman, I won't even give her name, is going to be sentenced to do 2 years of jail and much more. And the puppy, who was named Snowflake, has now been named Pip, has made a full recovery, and has been adopted by a lovely home in Manhattan. Animal abuse. It's horrible. Your thoughts on people like that who abuse animals?
Oh, Howie, wow. I'm going to keep this really PG rated. I have no tolerance for that. I think it's unacceptable. I think the way a person treats an animal is somewhat indicative of how they would treat people. To have people roaming around that would hurt innocent animals.
Is 2 years enough for this horrible woman?
No, it's not enough. And frankly, I would put her in jail for 5 years. I'd probably give her hard labor. I think Siberia isn't even good enough because you're talking about a harmless animal, and I think she should have to pay for all the vet bills. I think, and I think that we have some people that, I won't mention names, that are still on certain sports teams that have done horrific things to pets, and they're still making a lot of money, and they're still out there doing what they've done, even though that they've tortured and maimed absolutely innocent animals that could not protect themselves. Is a disgrace that we would stand for that, because what we allow to do to our innocent animals is basically how we treat the environment and each other, and it's unacceptable.
All right, and our show stands for animal rights, and because of Christine, we promote great things with animals each and every week. So thank you, Christine.
You're welcome.
I want to thank all our guests. It was a great show, and of course, thanks to Patro's Cantina and our special guest, Chuck Fuschillo. And how awesome were Fox Tracks? Yeah. Right. And join us next week as the Halftime Howie Show rolls into West Hampton Beach. And let me wrap with this. My name is Halftime. I want to thank you for your time. Please join me next week for another edition of Halftime. But at this time, we are out of time. See you next Sunday! It's a wrap.